A lot of questions I get asked is, I've got this pitch, I've got this show, what do you think? How do I going to do this? Can we take this to a network? The question I ask people is, why? There's actually 6 degrees of why, if you like, and that is keep asking that question, why? Why do you want to tell this story? Why do you want to go on that network? Why do you want to, whatever that question might be, answer that question regularly. Television shows fail because they don't ask that question. Time you need to have to bring your stories to life. Allocate the appropriate amount of time to any production. We do this in reality television, we do this in films, and of course I do this back at Bible Society. We spend a lot of time in pre-production. We ask those questions, why, we go from there to how are we going to do this, what equipment we're going to need, to writing a schedule, to writing a equipment list, to planning locations, all sorts of things. Then we get to the production, which is actually sometimes the shortest amount of our time, often obviously the most fun. And then there's post-production. Post-production can go on for years. If you've ever seen that documentary, How the Edit Saves Star Wars, I think it's on YouTube, it's a great representation to things can be saved in post-production as long as you've got it in production and as long as you've thought about it in pre-production. Another little trick I tell my team is listen with your eyes. If you're watching something, turn off the sound and see if the story makes sense. Then turn off the vision and listen to see if the story makes sense. Experience. My experience, if you like, in reality television has been able to look at a room, if you like, look at this room, predict something's going to happen, and have my team ready to capture that moment. It's a skill that actually comes from just watching things and observing how things happen. It's made me perhaps a better director, but it's actually made me a better storyteller. Watch and learn. Honesty is the cornerstone of storytelling. So admit when we're wrong. We'll get things wrong. We won't be able to always tell the story that we thought we were going to go and get. We might find it goes in a completely different direction, but that's the beauty of story. That's the beauty of pulling something together.